Hello. Hello, I think I am live. Am I live? I think I am. I think I'm live. How you to know if anyone's watching? Is anyone watching? I doubt they are yet. Welcome to Jonny Talks Jive number 8 with Father John. I'll come on tonight. Have a little solo stream for you. Good evening all. Hello Kate, how you doing? God bless you. God bless you, Kate. It doesn't let me bring up your comments on here because I'm doing it straight from YouTube. I hope you've been well. I hope there's been no more strange mists over there where you are. Kate was telling me about a strange mist, a strange fog that was taking over America, just appearing in strange places. I think it was during Scarlet Fever. We were chatting about it. And it made me think. It made me think about what it could be. And I've been looking into it. And obviously I've been saying my prayers, doing my priestly duties. Okay, getting over the rain, thank you much. We just had rain. 24 hours of rain. Now you know what the English feel like. We have like a week of it. It can go even longer. Slow mode, what's that? Have I put something on, have I? What is it going slow? Or am I behind on the camera? Is that what it is? What's your chat is set on slow mode? What does that mean? My chat's on slow mode. I don't understand what that is. I must have set something. What does that do? One message every 3 seconds. Oh, that's weird. So you lot got to wait 3 seconds before you can message again. Is that what that means? It's not that long, I guess. Oh, right. Well, I didn't mean to set it to that. Hello, anyway. How you doing, Grim Jim? I didn't mean to set it to that, if that's annoyed anyone. I don't usually stream just through YouTube. I use StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not all savvy with this one. This one's a bit weird. The YouTube streaming platform really needs to improve. It's very, it just seems very rigid, I guess. Not much options. I was trying to, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, I found it. I think I can turn slow mode off. There you go. I think that's it. Should be off now. Yeah, there we go. Chat away. Oh, the poll. The poll. So far, baths are winning. The baths are winning. 22% of you like both. And the shower's got 20%. Oh, it's going. It's live. It's changing live. We've now got 55% on the bath, 27% on the shower, 18% say both. Interesting. This is my research for the CIA to work out little things about everyone. It gets sent away to headquarters. Yeah, as I said, I've been doing my priestly duties today. I married off an Indian couple down the market. Her husband needed a green card. Carbonate, hell Johnny Scout, how you doing, mate? I can't bring up anyone's messages because it's YouTube and it's not letting me. It's gay. Totally gay. There's no option to do it. I can watch videos, I think. I think I can present videos, but I can't have intros or anything. But alas, I'm streaming through YouTube. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in to Father John. I'd like to know what you've been up to today. What are you up to at this current time? Carbon Heart's obviously just finished another biker gang fight. And he's chilling at his clubhouse. Adam Webber. Hello, Adam. Grey cloudy day. Loved the video. Oh, the bath video. Jonny in the bath. I might do more of them. It was just me having a ramble. There's a few different options on here, though. You got there's a thing that lets you make a goal. What's that? Yeah. 5. Right. Oh, right. That's interesting. I tried this the other day. It didn't quite work. I think I'm working it out. And how you celebrate. Well, right. I get it. Let's see if it works. Share how you celebrate. It's not letting me see it. That's odd. Yeah, I was trying to set it. I can't work it out. Walk about looking at bugs. James Farley. Can you do a walkabout looking at bugs? Bugs? Don't know where I'd go to find bugs, really. I'd have to go to the woods or something, wouldn't I? Going to make some coffee. Yeah, I enjoy a bit of coffee now and again. I end up drinking it too late though. I drink it late at night when I want to stay up, and then you stay up too much. It just gives you a boost, doesn't it? It's like your heart's throbbing. My camera looks very like jumpy. Am I coming through like jumpy, or am I alright to you? Because on mine I'm a bit jerky, I'm like a robot. I need Coco back in the minge. James Farley, is it possible for you to do a quick sketch for us? Yeah, I could do a quick sketch. Oh shit, hang on. Yeah, I just dropped my... Yeah, just give me 2 seconds, alright? I'm having a bit of a nightmare. What would you like me to sketch, Mr. Farley? Let's have some ideas. Ideas in the chat. Ideas in the chat. I've got a bit of paper. No, it's jumpy. That's weird. Can you... Right, ideas. I need some ideas. I would like to see a cat with a horn. A cat with a horn. Alright. You would like to see a cat with a horn. I'll give it my best shot. You'll find something to draw with. I'll just draw with this pen. What, like a devil horn? I would like to see... That's weird because I was going to say a cat. Yeah, a cat with a horn. Cyberpunk Bob Marley. I'll do a cat with a horn to start with, I guess. These are going to be very quick sketches, alright? Do you want one horn? Just one horn like a rhinoceros cat? Or 2 horns like a cat goat? How am I going? Are we making a rhinoceros cat? Or a cat goat? A goat? 3 horns. Alright. Alright, I can work that one out. 3 horns. A 3-horned cat. That's like something out of Dungeons and Dragons. You have to defeat the 3-horned cat of Azkaban before you can enter the Forbidden Realm. Right. These are like tusk horns, alright? You know, like what elephants got. And I'll give the cat evil eyebrows as well, just to top it off. That is the 3-horned cat. He's coming for you. Meow. Right, that is my 3-horned cat for you. I don't and the other one, what was the other one? Cyberpunk Bob Marley. I can't do that. I'm not doing a Cyberpunk Bob Marley, sorry Grim Jim. That's sacrilege to my religion. Rastafari wouldn't like that. Defacing one of our prophets. Yeah, three-horned cat. That was quite cool. That's a good idea, that. Tales of the three-horned cat. He knew exactly where he sat. Always in the same place. In his next-door neighbour's hat. Repute it. Rebuke it. Any more requests for a drawing? Sensible ones. Not something that's like totally unbelievable. Or like, well, I don't know. That's quite cool sometimes. Hell chat, hell Johnny, hello. Dr. Clucklove. How you doing tonight? Dr. Clucklove is in the house. Oh yeah. He's in the house. He's Dr. Clucklove. Smooth Dr. Clucklove. A dragon. A dragon. Cool. That's quite a feat. Grey cloudy day. He's trying to put me on the spot. Look, he's trying to put me on the spot. I'll try my best. All right. That's quite a project. That is for me. Not being like an amazing artist, but I'll give it a go. It'll be in my style, obviously. I'm an outsider artist, you see. Totally original. No one could mimic my style. And of course, for it to be a dragon, it has to have 4 legs. Because if it only has 2, that is a wyvern. That's not a dragon. So a dragon has to have 4 legs. According to mythological knowledge, that is. And I guess it has to have wings as well, doesn't it? To be a dragon. Right, this is going to be a bit odd, I think. I'm trying my best here. Yeah. Right, hang on. I'm just doing some of the minor details now. Right. Well, it is a bit weird and out of proportion, I think. But there you go. There is my dragon. If I was taking longer to draw it, if I had like an hour or something, then that'd probably I could get it a bit better balanced. I started off with the head's a bit too big. I started off with the head and the neck, forgetting about the body. It looks like a spacky dragon. Spazzy dragon, I call him. In honour of in honour of Great Cloudy Day. Spazzy dragon. He's even got little spazzy lizard arms. Like that. Like Lord Raptor Jesus. Spaz arms. Hello, Wolf and Bear. There's a lot of people streaming tonight, so I'm quite fortunate to have you in. Thank you very much for tuning in to Father John. I just drew 2 pictures that the chat requested me to draw. My first one was a 3-horned cat. And my second one was Spazzy Dragon. I don't know what they call a 3-horned cat. We'd have to make up a name for that. Spazzing and spurging, spazzing and spurging. Since I am representing the Lord tonight, doing my holy duties, I'd like to ask that we all say a prayer for Matt Barr. May the Lord help him. Hey, let's do it properly. Hands together, please. Hands together for this prayer. Everyone at home, do not take the Lord's name in vain. Dear Lord, up above, with all your ultimate power and a very nice beard, I would like to ask you that you please help Matt Barr. Please help him. Please help his head wound heal. Please help him become a better man, or even a man. That would help a lot. Please take away his feminine energy and help him discover true masculinity. Thank you, God. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully we can get him the help he needs. It's in the Lord's hands now. I'm sure if we keep praying for him, he might come back. He might go to like a rehab or something and become a whole new man. Because there was a point before he started spurging out. I am a human. I'm not just going to treat him like an animal. There was a point where I got to know him as a human and I got to know some of his hobbies and stuff like that. And he wasn't all bad. He had a little bit of a heart. And then he went totally mental and outcast himself from society like some crazy old hermit. And part of me feels sorry for him. Part of me wants to slap him, wants to batter him about a bit, make him cry. And the other half of me feels sorry for him. I'm being the bigger man, and I'm praying for Matt. I'm praying that he never comes across me. in person, because that wouldn't be good for either of us. At one point, he might have been a half decent artist. He might have, if he wouldn't have been such a mong, such an idiot online, and just, even if he put on a better act and acted nice, had a little bit of courtesy and respect for people, he might have got a lot further along the road. Instead, he chose the path he chose. And we can only hope that he reforms himself, if that is even possible. I think certain people, they cross the line. Not everyone is redeemable. I knew a man once. We called him Rusty Jack. He was an old man, lived up Brixton way. Now, he committed lots of crimes in his life. He was a prolific. Well, I can say it because he went to prison for it. He was a prolific bank robber, armed robber, post offices, banks. Rusty Jack. Everyone in the South End knows him, or knows of him. Now, he wasn't a very polite man. He was quite aggressive. If you crossed him. But when Rusty Jack came out of prison, wine in the name of the Lord. When Rusty Jack came out of prison, he saved a little kid and a dog from a house fire, and he became a local hero. Everyone loved him. The tale of Rusty Jack. He redeemed himself. But that sort of like, that can only happen to certain people. You have to do something heroic. Matt Barr, to redeem himself, would have to save the world at this point. He'd have to literally save the world. Take out ISIS or something like that. I think that's what we need from Matt Barr to forgive him. Just about. But I have asked God to help him a bit, so that might work. Thank you for praying with me. I'd like to say another prayer as well. May we pray for Lord Retard Jesus. I think he needs a prayer. Put your hands together at home, ladies and gentlemen. In the name of the Lord, St. John. Dear Lord, please help Lord Raptor Jesus find employment. Please help him realise that begging strangers online for money isn't a viable career choice. Please get him a little, make him more prosperous so he can move out of his garage and find a real place to live, and maybe get some better glasses as well, ones that aren't horn rimmed and like from the 1950s. Teach him the value of a hard day's work so he may become more of a man. And tell him to give his head a wobble. Amen. Thank you. So tonight we are sending out lots of energy, lots of God energy to people, all right? The Church of John. Hansel Hauser giving me a monocle face. He's like inspecting me with a monocle. I always find it interesting, especially in the comic book community, when religion gets brought into the discussion. Because there's lots of lines, isn't there, with religion? There's lots of levels. Like you got Christianity, Catholicism. I'm just talking about the Christian side of religion now, not all the others. But then within those nominations, denominations, or whatever you call them, there are different sects of people that believe slightly different things. And you get that in Comicsgate as well. You get extreme religious people, really extreme religious people, like Edwin Hills Have Eyes Boyette. He's quite extreme, isn't he, when it comes to religion? People like that. You got people like Matt Barr who claim to be religious, and they start calling people degenerates and things like that. You got people like my mate Patrick Quinlan. He's religious. He's Catholic, and he's quite heavily Catholic, but he's not an annoying sort of religious person. He won't be out there like calling you a whore and a harlot and things like that, or a degenerate. I find it interesting that the different levels that the sects have. You got like your Mormons, you got your Amish, what are the ones that are a bit like Amish? Mennonites. You got lots of different types of Christians, and they all believe in God or Jesus or Mary. Ultimately, they believe in in the Trinity. Men at nights. You're trying to tell us something, Carbon? Is that code? Melanites. I call them melanites. That's probably not how they're called, but it just sounds better. Like a melon. Melanite. Mennonites. I bet there's other ones as well. You got your Quakers, haven't you? Quakers, Jehovah's Witnesses. There's lots of cults. Seventh Day Evangelists. Not cults, sorry, sects. That's what you call them, sects. Oh look, an old picture I drew months ago. That's the wizard and his two gimps. They're like his familiars. They carry his little bag for him. And one of them rubs the other one's back because he's got a bad back. He's got, basically, this one here, where's he to? This one here, he's been working for the wizard for years. He's his older brother. That one there's his younger brother. And he's been working for the wizard for so long that his back's all crooked and bent. So his younger brother comes along with him just to rub his back, put lotion on it, and make him feel better, whilst the wizard tells him to do stuff and carry things. This one here was a cowboy I was designing, but you never see his face. You never see his face because you always see his majestic moustache. He's going to be like a gunslinger, but you hardly ever see his face. There'll be a face reveal eventually, but until then, you just see his dangly moustache that is majestic, is massive. Night, Kate. Adios. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I've got more to come with him. He's one of my characters. The fighting leprechaun. He carries a knife. He's a dirty leprechaun. He'll stab you up, shank you. His name's Seamus. I've got this really cool lighter. Well, I've had it a while, but I found it the other day in my house at London. It's like a tourist lighter, and you spark it up like that. It's got like a jet flame. It's nice. It's a good one. Down in the valley, the valley so low. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, the violets love dew. Angels in heaven know I love you. Love those lighters. Butane, yeah, it's butane lighter. I've got Zippos as well, they're my favourites. But they dry out quick, don't they? You've got to keep topping them up with fuel all the time. Zippos are amazing. Oh, my witch hunter's hat. Van Scabsing. You can call me Van Scabsing, the vampire hunter. Down the alley the ice wagon flew, picked up a stiff that was turning blue. The local kids were out sniffing glue. There ain't much else for kids to do down Rain Street. What am I drinking? It's my special mix. It was something I brewed. I brewed it in an old whiskey bottle. Originally it was whiskey. It was called White and Mackay blended Scotch. But I mixed a few substances together, and now it's like close to greatness. I won't tell you my secret ingredients. You'll be bootlegging it all over America. You've got to be about, well, I'm not even going to tell you how strong it is. No copying. Scab tonic. Will Mel. Magic potion. I will tell you that it's got a lot of gin in it. That's about it. That's all I'm saying. But the rest is my special ingredients. James Farley be in the next Merlin Mysteries. What do you mean? Will Mel be in the next Merlin Mysteries? A melody? Of course he will. I didn't finish off the story. As if I even did. Yeah, Melody's still in it. It's going to be very, if it comes back next year, it's going to be very cinematic. Everything's kicked off now. John's been captured by Bill Gates and George Soros. Klaus Schwab. Chokeout's been carbonized. He's been put in carbon like Han Solo. The city's burning. Old Haven's burning down and Bill Gates troopers are coming to kill everyone. Dark Gift in the slums have been captured, killed and arrested. Most of the other Comicsgate artists have as well. Or they've been forced to live on the run. It's apocalyptic. Alternate Earth has turned crazy. Yeah, I can't really do a Commandos movie at the minute. I started doing it, and then obviously the lineup changed, and I might have to wait a while just to see if anyone else changes in the group. I don't want to start doing the project and then have it all ruined, because I had plans for certain characters and stuff like that. So that might be a future idea, but I'm not going to be doing it in the meanwhile. I've got some movies I've been working on now. I've got Apollo 6, and I've also got a film, another movie called Emoji, about a hitman set in a fantasy sort of alternate Japan. Listen to any of the old radio mystery shows. I used to listen to all the old Dick Tracy ones. I'm a big fan of Dick Tracy. I've got loads of the original Dick Tracy comics. Yeah, I like all that. Dick Tracy's a big influence of mine. As you can tell in the background there, Scab Comics. I've got my Tommy gun that you see me holding a Thompson machine gun. That's because I wanted to be more like Dick Tracy style. I thought it looked good, like the noir look. I like it. And you also got me and Bjorn behind me as well. Reality. That's our talk show we do when we get together. That's our stream, but we ain't done many of them. We just call it Reality. Welcome to Reality. We usually talk about politics, British politics mainly, and American politics. Yeah, I do listen to some old Dick Tracy radio shows where they're just like voice actors. And I like proper old school things like Torchy the Battery Boy. I still watch things like that now and again just to freak myself out a bit. Look it up, Torchy the Battery Boy. Torchy, Torchy, the little battery boy. He's a walking, talking toy. He's well creepy. You'll love him. If you like creepy things, like creepy old kids programs, look up Torchy. And when you're watching it, you think this is the sort of stuff Johnny Scab watched when he was younger. And then you'll realise why my mind is the way that it is. Well, I do declare, I'm a southern gentleman. Southern gentleman from the bayou. I do declare. Is it? Oh, it's turned into a proper hobo hat now. This is my travelling hobo hat. You can always trust a man who wears a shabby old hat. Means they've been through a lot. This hat's been around the world with me, you know. Most of the countries that I've gigged in, I took this hat. That's why it's all crumpled up. It's been through the ringer. It's like a low budget Indiana Jones, isn't it? Instead of a whip, I've got a belt. I do look rather refined in a top hat. Yes, I do agree. That's when they call me Lord Jonathan Scabbage of Scabbington. Jonathan Scabbage of Scabbington. How about the hat? Yeah, I know. If you're interested in top hats, I've got a stream that I do with some fellow associates of mine called the Top Hat Club. It's more of a guild or a lodge where us gentlemen get together and discuss interesting subjects. We're going to be doing another one of them soon, so tune into that. You'll love it. On the show, we worship the deity Wodenshot. Hello, Samba. How you doing tonight? Samba go go. You can't go no, 'cause that's samba go go. That's my new song for you. Samba go go. You can't go no, 'cause that's samba go go. That's your new theme tune. Embrace it. Samba go go. You can't go no, samba go go. I've been told that I have got quite an angelic voice, I must admit. I can't see it myself, but a lot of people say it. The butcher on the square, when I was homeless and I was busking, he loved my voice. He used to chuck me lots of change. It's funny you should call it the voice of an angel, because that is how they usually describe it, angelic, or like I had someone say I sound like a seraphim, velvet tongued. That's usually what they say after my gigs, the man with the velvet tongue. I can't really help it, you see. I was born to be a star. I was bound to do something. If I didn't do something good, I would have done something bad. I was one of them people, destined to be a weirdo, an oddity. If I wasn't talking to you now, if I wouldn't have became an ordained minister through the Universal Life Church, and I would have carried on down the road I was going, and I didn't find the Lord, it may have been a whole different story. You might have been talking to Jonny in Brixton prison. I might have been a bad man, but I'm not. I'm not a bad man. I'm a good man. A good man, scab man, a Rasta man can. Fire, that is. Hey, you're a fellow minister as well. Yeah, I done it. I done it through that. It's all official and above board. I've got a certificate and everything. You can bless my three-horned cat. We will call him Catechus. The great deity Catechus. Or Triacat. Tricatahorus. Tricatahorus. I don't know. That sounds good, doesn't it? Tricatahorus. I'm finding lots of old doodles here. I've got like a weird galactic man I was doing in just like shapes, abstract. And on the back, was a character I was designing called the Knoll of the Mole. The Mole of the Knoll. He was a little fat mole man. Ignore the ninja. The little mole man's the important one. He is the mole of the knoll. A knoll being a hill. I've got a better face picture of him up there, look. Here you've got one of my witch doctors. You might curse you if you're unlucky. And on the back I've got different witch doctor mask designs, look. Am I a fan of George Formby? Not really. I've heard of him. I watched him a bit. I've seen him about when I was a young kid. But no, I'm not really a fan of him. When I'm cleaning windows and all that. I'm not like one of them. I'm not like a Dick Van Dyke of a Cockney. I don't dance around with a chimney brush. The old bamboo, all that. I loved that film growing up. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that was brilliant. I always remember that. The Child Catcher. Lollipops. Lollipops. Right, let's just check. Oh, right. The vote at the minute, showers are winning. 48% on the showers. 22% of you like both. And 30% of you like baths. Very interesting. I know exactly what sort of people you are. A lot of you are highly energetic people that live busy lives. Shower for the win. Yeah, I'll end the poll now. Shower for the win. Let's end the poll. I think that's about it. Oh no. Yeah. Shower for the win. Yeah, I released a little video earlier on my channel, Jonny in the bath. Just me talking in the bath. It's not really that interesting. It's just odd. But I thought it's good, isn't it? It's good to get out there more. Ever tried Shanky's Whip? I'm not sure what that is. It sounds a bit kinky. I'm not really a dungeoneer type. I might look like it. Shanky's Whip. I wonder. Could you elaborate on it? Oh, whiskey, liquor, caramel. No, I haven't. No. But it sounds nice. Caramel and vanilla. Oh, yeah. I might try one. I usually just drink straight whiskey. I'm more of a spirits man. Usually straight or mixed with Coke. That's about it. I like a cider in the summer. A good nice one, like a Thatcher's Gold or something like that. Mainly just whiskey, rum, gin. That's about it, really. Sometimes I'll enjoy a nice ale, like a hobgoblin or something like that. But I built a strong tolerance to alcohol. I've never been one to get all spazzy when I'm drunk. I'm not one of them that starts trying to hug you and stuff like that. I can still keep a straight head most of the time. I've got very high tolerance to it. Unless I'm smoking a lot of weed as well. If I'm doing both, then it gets a bit, the lines blur a bit. But if it's just alcohol, then it doesn't really affect me that much. Johnny in the bath, Johnny in the bath. I feel like doing another drawing now. You got me on a little drawing mood. Any recommendations? Any recommendations for a drawing? I've got my colour. Oh, what's that? I know it's just an old picture. I've got lots of colours as well, so I'll do a more detailed one for you. Just let me know what you want me to draw or who you want me to draw. Even got my curved ruler there, look. A pumpkin, that's easy. Start the timer. Go. Are we talking just a basic pumpkin or a pumpkin that's carved into a Halloween face or what? Come on, quick. Give me details. Are we having a carved face in it or is it just a plain pumpkin? Time's ticking. Come on. Face, no face. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Faces. All right, go. We'll go faces. How long did John Mellon do it in? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Right, I can't find orange, so I'm going to use like a... Oh yeah, it's kind of like a dark orange. That'll do. So mine's got colour as well. Theirs haven't even got colour. Well, I'll be finished in about 1 minute, 2 minutes max. And this is super rush, as you can tell. So I'm colouring it all in flat out. So there's going to be little speckles of bits missing. That'll do. There you go, here's my pumpkin. Might not be the best, but it looks like it's alive. The eyes are very expressive. I'm mainly a painting man, you see. I do a lot of paintings. I've been working on like little canvases recently. I like painting. These are just some I was experimenting with. These are on proper canvas. And I've got my other ones that I used to show. This one's almost finished. I do sell art as well through Jonny Scab Official Artworks at gmail.com. If anyone's interested in buying original Jonny Scab canvas paintings. With that one I've used wax on top of the paint to make it sort of a 3D effect. You can feel the painting. This is one I haven't finished yet. Retile the bathroom with them. These are brilliant pieces of art. There's nothing like them in the world. These are outsider artist art with the cosmic monkey on them. You never find an artist like that. I'm one of a kind, baby. All the way. People would have to do a lot of acid to have the mind I got. It's quite a busy night for streaming tonight, isn't it? A lot of people and I was watching I'll tell you what I was watching the other night. The old Masters of the Universe He-Man film with Dolph Lundgren in it and Courtney Cox. Brilliant old film. The Cosmic Key. The Cosmic Key. Auction them. Auction my art? I don't think I'm big enough to auction my art. Not on YouTube. I've done it. I could do it in galleries, but I wouldn't have a big enough crowd really to auction it on YouTube, would I? I'd just have to sell them. It's not like the sort of auctions that Ethan Van Sciver does. I mean, this isn't comic book art. Be nice though, because they are originals. I never paint the same anything like similar twice. And I use different techniques as well. It's not all just a paintbrush and paint. I use a lot of different techniques. Here's my old picture of John Mayland when he went all skinny after living in the woods too long. The blue monkey one. I do that. That's the only theme I kind of sometimes do more than one of. It's the blue monkey. It's one of my symbols in art. If you look very carefully down in the bottom, you see my signature in the bottom right. There's a lot of people streaming tonight. I seen them when I was setting up YouTube. Very busy. I don't normally stream on a Tuesday or Wednesday this early. It's late. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be on too much longer. I won't keep you around too long. Just thought I'd come on and say hello, say a few prayers. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for a video though. I watched a film that my friend recommended to me the other day as well, called Frankie Frico. You might want to look at that. It's got a good film. It's new. Frederick Dumont streaming as well. The Dumont. Judge Death. Judge Death's one of the evil judges in Judge Dredd. Just one of them. There's a few. There's a few baddie judges. But Judge Death just wants everything to be dead. He's happiest when he's around death. He wants to kill the whole world. I'm a big Judge Dredd fan. Judge Dredd and Dick Tracy are probably my two. Booster Gold as well. He's my favourite ever superhero. Booster Gold. I've got a few Booster Gold comics somewhere. Not to hand. But Booster Gold, I like him. I like his story. I think you could make an amazing movie out of Booster Gold. Nowadays, you could do some good stuff. Because if you look up Booster Gold, he's an interesting superhero because he's from the future and he's like a jock. He's a jock sort of radio guy. And he uses technology from like museums that used to belong to like other superheroes like Batman and people like that. He takes certain technologies and different equipment from a museum and he uses it to like become a superhero. It's really good. Booster Gold's a very original design, I think. That's why he's one of my favourites. A bit like what I'd be like. A scab. I'd pick up the best of everything. That's another meaning for scab in British. It means to take or borrow things. Scabbing it up. You're scabbing up. Oh, we got another Justice Department record here. Look, data file. Another character. Decker. They do them throughout the annuals. Like this one's 1985, the other one's 1986. I'm going in the years. I'm trying to get them all. So far I've got about 10 or 12 of them. 2000 AD is one of my favourites. I love 2000 AD. More than DC and Marvel, to be fair. But if I have to pick between DC and Marvel, I pick DC every time. Because they just seem more adult to me. Marvel caters for families more. It's a bit childish. DC's more gritty and dark and realistic, if you get what I mean. Frankie Frico looks good, yeah. Yeah, it's done very 80s, yeah. For a new film, I was quite surprised. When I started watching it, I thought this can't be a new film. They've set it so it looks like it's filmed in the 80s or 70s or something like that. It's got an old feel about it. It's very weird. There's a lot of like puppet animation in it as well. It's good. It's trippy. Very trippy film. I recommend it. My friend Kamikaze said I should watch it, and I watched it and I thought it was good. Yeah, brilliant. Well original. It's been I do like. Thank you for all watching tonight, tuning in. I know it was out of the blue, and I don't normally just come out of the blue like that. I normally advertise my shows a little bit or have an intro or something, but I can't always do it when I'm using YouTube like this for Jonny Talks Jive, so I can't invite people on, I can't show you messages from the chat. It's a bit of it's annoying really, it's a bit of a con. StreamYard can do it through YouTube, but YouTube can't do it itself. It hasn't got the platform for a decent stream yet. What would you call it? The matrix. YouTube hasn't got the same matrix as something like StreamYard that's meant to stream. They're well behind, I think. YouTube Studio for creators. Yeah. I used to like Conan as well. Conan comics were good. I'm not sure who did them. That may have been DC or 2000 AD at some point. Dark Horse. It could be Dark Horse. I think it moved around. Sometimes I wonder, because I can see some of you in the chat, but I wonder who are the other ones who are watching, the secret watchers, the ones that never speak. One of them is probably Matt Barr all the time, because I know he's creepy, and he like wanks to pictures of me in his shower. The lurkers, yeah. There's always lurkers, isn't there? Even I do it sometimes. I'll go on someone's stream and just lurk and not make myself known. Not often, because I'm too tempted to talk. Because I've got a lot of friends in Comicsgate and other streams, and whenever I come in a chat, they're all nice. And they say hello, and I get to see a lot of people I like. Bright bulb photography. I've got nothing, nobody, but us lurkers. You a lurker. Now, welcome to the chat. Bright bulb photography. You sound interesting. Everyone go look at their channel and see, he might be a creator. Samba go go, samba go go, samba no no, samba go go. I sometimes lurk on Shane Davis streams, says Samba Gogo, waiting for the perfect moment to insult him. I'm gonna do you in a Jamaican voice now, Samba Gogo. I picture you as a Jamaican. Samba Gogo. 2000 AD. Slain as their barbarian. Slain, yeah. I remember Slain. They were brilliant. I recommend 2000 AD to anyone watching that doesn't really know about them much. Look them up. Look up their comics. They're sort of sci-fi orientated, I guess. Fantasy / sci-fi. But they're good. They're brilliant. Especially the major characters like Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd's amazing. I always that was one of my favourite characters growing up. Like in comics, I wanted to be like Judge Dredd. I would have been a good judge because I'd be fair as well. I'd uphold the law, but I'd be fair. I'd be a nice judge. Johnny Ragamuffin, Johnny Ragamuffin and Samba Go Go, Johnny Ragamuffin and Samba Go Go, Johnny Ragamuffin the Raggy Man. That's the name of my next album I'm working on. Johnny Scout Raggy Man. He's going to have a bit of reggae on it as well. You can come on it, Samba Go Go, if you want. You could just sing in your normal voice and I'll just add effects to make you sound more Caribbean. Samba Go Go, Samba Go Go. We'll get some backing singers in Samba. Some backing singers. There used to be a race. It's similar to a racial slur that they used to use in England a couple of years in the old days. Samba. I won't say the real word, but it's close to that. Samba's obviously a dance, isn't it? With the trumpets and the drums. Don't know what that was. I'll sing like Shabba Ranks. Shabba Ranks. Oh, that brings me back. Shabba Ranks. I went to a Shabba Ranks gig back in the day. He was alright, Shabba Ranks. Apparently, though, he had a lot of trouble back in Jamaica. A lot of gangs were after him. Another one I saw live was King Tubby. Remember King Tubby? Anyone? Anyone heard of King Tubby? Shabba. Yeah, Shabba. Mr. Love. No, who was that? A Shaggy, wasn't it? Mr. Lover Lover. Shabba. Shabba was Mr. Lover Man. Shabba. Mr. Lover Man. Shabba. Yeah, I love a bit of reggae and reggaeton. A bit of ragga. A bit of everything really like that. Dancehall. I met one of the people I worked with before when I was doing roadieing was a DJ called Ronnie Size. He was a good bloke. He was interesting. Worked with him for a few months. I met a few interesting celebrities in my day, believe it or not. Which is another reason it's also handy that I wear a mask. because I wore it when I was working as well a lot of the time. So there's only a few people in the world, probably a handful of people, less than a handful that have seen my real face, that are still alive. Even Billy the Fish, my own bandmate, he's never seen my face. Billy Drillbit. I got him mixed up with Jack the Fish. Yeah, Billy's never seen my face. Jack's seen it. Bjorn's seen it. My missus has seen it. Billy Drillbit's never seen it. Well, maybe when I was younger, when I was a kid, when I was a bit younger, he might have seen a quick glimpse, but not properly. Ronnie Side's Brown Paper Bag, yeah. Yeah, that was one of his hits at the time when I was working with him. It just came out. Brown Paper Bag, that was a bit of a banger, wasn't it? He was on tour with the Prodigy at one point. Old school Prodigy back in the Keith Flint day. I'd like to meet Chocat in real life because I haven't met him yet, and he seems to know a lot about British music. I'd like to have a good chat with him about it, about different bands and stuff. I like music. It's a good subject to talk about. I like to think I've got quite a good music knowledge compared to most. As I've said on stream before, my favourite ever rapper is probably LL Cool J, just for his versatility and his sort of like how he survived throughout the eras, the decades. He is top G, really. The Brown Paper Bag video, a lot like the Matrix movie. Yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? Yeah, EDM. I'm into a bit of EDM, mine. Johnny's been to a few raves when I was younger. Dreamscape, slamming vinyl. They're like techno raves. Techno and like trance and dance. I like a bit of everything. I could give him a conversation about EDM. I'm at N-Trance. I don't know if you've ever heard of them in America. They're quite big in England. I met them. They're sort of electronic dance music. That's what you'd call it. I know a lot of DJs as well. People that DJ that sort of music. I also like bands that are a bit more depressing, like The Cure. The Cure can be a good band. I like them. I like most of their songs. Remember the Utah Saints? Yeah, I remember them. Bit cheesy for me. You're alright, but not really my taste. Yeah, Entrance were cool. Yeah, they were. They were nice people as well. I only met one of the singers. There's a few different. They had a few different female singers over their time. The Cure, yeah, the Cure, good. I've been listening to Tom Petty a lot lately as well. Always liked him, but I sort of like forgot about how good he was. Joe Strummer and the Mascaleros, that's on my playlist at the minute. The lead singer of the Clash's band, the last band he was in before he died. I class him as a friend and a bit of an idol as well. I'll always listen to Joe Strummer's music. I'm going to be winding the show down now, folks. It's been an hour and a half. and you've been kind enough to listen to me waffle on. I've done a few pictures for you. We had a few laughs. We cried. We talked about everything, really, didn't we? Anything else you want to talk about before I go? The travelling Wilburys, they were good. They were made up of all different people, weren't they? I think Petty was in them, wasn't he, at one point? A lot of big country artists were. It's been emotional, yeah. Samba go, me man. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Me and Samba want to wish you a good night. Yeah, God bless. God bless ya. Bob Dylan, yeah. Oh, I like Bob Dylan. For a whiny hippie, he's alright. I like Bob Dylan. He's one of the only hippies I don't mind. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Much love to you all. You know your Uncle Jonny's always here for you. I'm going to do, on my next Scabcast, I'm going to be opening my package. Not my package from Patrick Quinlan. It was this one here. I went to get it today. It came this morning. And I'm going to be doing a separate video, not a live stream, a video with my All Caps Comics opening as well. And I've got my horror comics that I want to open. So yeah, I've got a bit of content coming up for you all. Thank you for everyone that's got a membership on my channel. If you haven't got one, go and get one, because it is worth it. I'm going to be putting up some stuff. One of these unboxings is going to be a members only. A lot of my content, some of it I start off as members only for a week or two, and then I'll release it into the public. So you do get early sort of viewings as well. When I make things like Mailing Mysteries, I put it out for my members over a weekend, so I'll give them the whole weekend to watch it and then release it to the public on the Monday. So you get privilege, you get early viewings and stuff like that. Anyway, everyone, take care. Much love. God bless. Thank you for praying with me. And I'll catch you very soon. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.